Rahul Gandhi's claim India has a weak PM. Rahul Gandhi says, India has a weak prime minister. He even points to H-1B visa restrictions, claiming that under Modi, India has lost its strength. But is this really true? Or is it just another political punchline? Let's break it down and see why the world actually sees Narendra Modi as one of India's strongest leaders in modern history. Global leadership, first. Global recognition. Under Modi's leadership, India has not only hosted the G20 Presidency, but also shaped its agenda, focusing on one Earth, one family, one future. Leaders from the US, Europe, Asia, and Africa now look to India as a balancing power in a fractured world. India is not just participating, it is leading. That's not weakness. That's global respect. Second, economic strength. India has become the fifth largest economy in the world, overtaking the UK. With policies like Make in India, Digital India, and Startup India, the country is attracting record foreign investments and building world-class infrastructure, highways, airports, metros, and smart cities. In the middle of global slowdowns, India remains the fastest-growing major economy. That is not a weak prime minister. That is decisive economic leadership. Third, national security. Modi's government showed the courage to take bold steps where others hesitated. From surgical strikes across the border, to the Balakot airstrikes, to Operation Sindoor that brought stranded Indians home safely, Modi has built an image of a leader who acts swiftly and firmly. And perhaps the boldest move of all, the abrogation of Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir. For decades, politicians called it impossible. Modi made it a reality. Fourth, people-first governance. Schemes like Jan Dhan brought banking to the poorest households. Ujjwala gave crores of families free LPG connections, freeing women from smoky kitchens. Ayushman Bharat has provided health coverage to millions of families, one of the largest healthcare schemes in the world. This is leadership that directly transforms lives at the grassroots level. Fifth, technology and growth. India is now a digital powerhouse, with UPI leading the way in fintech innovation. Digital India has connected villages with internet, brought government services online, and given youth access to new opportunities. With Make in India, India is becoming a hub for manufacturing, defense production, and cutting-edge industries. This is not weakness. This is laying the foundation for India's future superpower status. So when Rahul Gandhi says India has a weak prime minister, the facts tell a very different story. From global leadership to economic strength, from bold national security moves to schemes that uplift millions, from digital innovation to a vision for India's future, this is not weakness. This is decisive leadership. This is global respect. This is the strength of India's Prime Minister, Narendra Modi. Reality check. Strength of PM Modi 1. Global recognition and leadership. Modi has elevated India's image on the world stage, leading G20 successfully, strengthening Quad, BRICS, and strategic ties with the US, Europe, and Asia. Today, India is seen as a rising superpower and a key voice in global decision-making. 2. Decisive leadership. From surgical strikes and Balakot airstrikes to bold reforms like Article 370 abrogation, Modi has shown political willpower to take decisions others avoided for decades. 3. Economic and development push. India has become the fastest-growing major economy, overtaking the UK as the fifth largest. Major reforms: GST rollout, Make in India, Digital India, infrastructure growth, expressways, metros, airports. 4. People-centric governance. Schemes like Jan Dhan, Ujjwala, Ayushman Bharat, PM Awas Yojana directly impacted crores of families. Modi is often called a grassroots leader who connects with the common man. 5. Strong national security image. India's defense budget and modernization drive under his tenure have made India more self-reliant in defense. Clear message to adversaries: India will not compromise its sovereignty. 6. Resilient during crisis. Handled COVID-19 pandemic with large-scale vaccination drive, and helped other nations with vaccine matry, guided India through global uncertainties like Russia-Ukraine war by keeping a balanced stance. Conclusion: far from being weak, Prime Minister Modi is one of the strongest and most decisive prime ministers India has ever had. His leadership is marked by clarity of vision, bold decision-making, and global respect. Jai Bharat, Jai Modi.